Welcome into my newest video. This is Fallout London. Um, I did have the Fallout London mod before I knew how I was going to do this. I did not know that we couldn't play this mod in the new next gen update. When I found out, I admit I was disappointed. However, it worked out. If there's a will, there's a way. And my will is pretty strong sometimes. So what I did was I went ahead. It's easier. The way I wanted to do it is I wanted both games. I do not stop a game in the middle of playing it. I get attached and everything. But anywho, what I did is in GOG I went ahead and got Fallout 4. It's it's not a big, it's $15 or something over there. I went over there and got that, and then I just put the London mod on in that. I went over here to Mod Organizer 2, and I just put it on as a separate game. It was really not hard at all. I had to make sure that my saves did not overwrite my next gen update. And Steam is real good about taking over your computer, and you got to be careful. My son found that out. You got to be careful. Um, if it's GOG or Steam Fallout 4, you got to be careful. And there are ways to trick your computer into thinking files are there when they're not. They're in. I have several other drives, um, and I use them to my benefit. SSD drives as well as the HHDs. So I just put the GOG Fallout 4 on another SSD of mine, and now I have a double Fallout 4 on here. So that's what I did. It was real easy in Mod Organizer 2. It was so easy. It was almost funny. It was so easy. So yeah, I'll be editing as I do this, so I don't go through and I have a tendency to get rather mind numbed. I have to keep it entertaining for myself, or whatever isn't going to happen. So this is how I keep it entertaining for me, as I stop and edit as I'm doing this. Mm. I'm also drinking coffee, and it's what, 9:30 a.m. here in the high desert, and yes, our state is burning. And so you may hear coughing and such, but that's what we deal with here in the high desert. Okay, so let's get off. This is my screensaver of my displays. So I'm going to stop this. Okay, so this is Fallout London mod.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of man, when tribes beat each other to death over necessities, the will to power has been the driving force of mankind.
No, I won't.
When the
I
great
won't show
fires
this
of
all the
humanity's
time.
ambition ravaged the earth, it was not
It's
our
just
doing.
starting.
For the bloodiest chapter of human history had only begun. Britain was not spared the hellfire. And London, a monument to mankind's ambition, was returned to the state of nature. Those who emerged from the ashes did so from a network of underground bunkers known as
Oh, I
Pintar
see. I don't
stations.
have my little man in the corner. Well, I'll fix that in a minute.
And so it was that the embers of civilization would ignite
My videos
once
aren't
again.
endorsed by anyone, right? So I'm not going to put their
Over a century later,
tag
through the
on in
military
the corner
might of the
because,
Tommies,
yeah,
an
this is
aristocratic
my own
parliament
thing.
continues to give orders. but few are still listening. In the Tower Hamlets, the 5th column rises. Training drums beat and uniforms march, all in the name of their dear leader, Eve Varney. Across the Thames, in the pastures of Richmond, a great army gathers strength. Styled on the Camelot knights of days past, they're headed once more unto the breach. For there are whispers of angels beneath this hallowed land, a curtain of illusion and intrigue, a puppeteer behind the scene. Only one thing is certain. Those who take the road to Westminster will be forever changed. Because in mankind's pursuit of power, there is no price too high, no life too valuable, and no ideal too sacred.
Oh, and my mister is playing
Because
his Red Dead
war.
Redemption 2.
War never changes.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Stand clear of the doors, please.
I do have subtitles on. I always put them on.
Subject has been performing adequately. No spikes.
Now,
Nothing unusual.
the only other mod that I have on this at this point is
Will be
Shay,
pleased.
and I don't even know if she's working, to be honest.
Not certain. Perhaps we
I
should
did
take
play
a
around with,
closer examination.
With Gage, and he does show up in the game. He didn't speak though, so I was playing around. I like to play around with different things, so I'm sure I have that on video too. So. And I pretty much left, I think, her all the same. I put her blonde, so she's a little bit, you know, like me in the real world, but but she can't look like my other character because I have a lot more stuff, a lot more mods. And I'm just not sure what mods work with this yet. I need to reread their website. So I put her as blonde at least. That's about the only thing we have in common. My character in the game and I, my name, I put it my real name and then just put London, so I knew which game I'm playing. Now I am
Excellent.
playing with my
Rapid
Xbox
progress
controller,
is being made.
and it seems to be working just fine.
Phenomenal.
I know
Of course. Now, what about
when I
that
was
physical
giving
and
her the
mental
name,
development?
I was like, where the fuck do I do that at? You know, but it, you know, name, duh. And I put it, I always put it for, you know, if you watch my videos, that's pretty much what I do in my games. Intelligent and charisma, though, are what I go for in the normal game. So I've never played this, so I couldn't do it with, I couldn't add my name with the controller. So it took me a sec to get my controller off, and then my mouse works. So that's what I had to do. And you can see there. And my controller did not want to turn off. It was just being a pain in my buttocks. But I finally got it turned off. And for if I don't turn it off, you know, yeah. I also thought this was a good time to add my little man in there. with his thumbs up. And I showed you how I do that in my last video. At the moment, I'm having issues turning off my controller and trying to get my name in there. And, yeah, but hey, no bullshitting ya. I really didn't know what the freak to do right here. It's been, I know I'm being stupid, but that's just the way it is. I did have to turn off my controller though. I can't do both of them at once. And then I put London after my name because it's like I don't have just that one next gen update going. I have older games that I'm still working on, so it is beneficial to me to have both versions going, even if I don't have the London mod on here, which I of course do, and so far I'm liking it. It's new. This part here kind of tripped me. It's like, dang, there's so much to choose from. It almost was too many options, and it's like, oh, heaven's sakes. I am a big hoarder, and my mister may even say I'm a hoarder in real life, because you ought to see my other room. I'm in the middle of putting an old tower together, and I got computer parts everywhere. Nobody even steps foot in there except me and the dog, because I have so many parts all over the place, which my supplies just came, so I'll get that put together at some point and get everything out of my way, because everything's going away after I get this done, and my mister will laugh about that, but I'm going to he has to do it, because my son, he'll put the parts somewhere else, and he'll say, maybe we can use them some other day. No, those are the parts I tested. They don't work, so get rid of them. So, yeah, it's pretty funny. See, and I'm going through this really cautiously because I know how I play. I don't take chems in my other game, and I do carry a lot. And there's so many to choose from. I did put my bat file on here, my start bat file. It works in this just like in the normal Fallout 4. The next time I boot up to play, which I admit, I've been watching streamers all morning. They're playing Fallout 4, and then the next person, I thought, nope, I'm not going to watch this person, but he was playing Days Gone, which was made here in our area, so it was
Gentlemen,
to see that.
I trust everything is going well.
I'm not on
Tremendously
streams
so.
as much as I used to be, but
It may be our
I
best
can't.
work yet.
I like Fallout 4.
Good.
I like Fallout. Okay?
The
Fallout
subject
4
looks ready for
and
condition.
Vegas.
Within a week or so, we
And
can
of course,
wrap up phase 1.
I'll set phase 1.
I had to find
See that
somebody
it's done.
who is playing Fallout London for me to see what it looked like. I wasn't going to go through all that without seeing what it looked like. So I did watch
Put them back under.
one of the guys, and I did see that he had it up, loaded, and he was. So I watched him yesterday for just a little while to see if I wanted to load up this mod and do what I did and all that good stuff. So after seeing him, and I trust. I don't trust everyone. I do trust certain people, and I do trust him. Pathetic Wolf is his name over there in Twitch. I do trust him because I've watched him long enough to know that if he found something to be bullshit, he would call bullshit, and he didn't. And so anywho, as I was watching his stream, I decided that's what's going to happen, and I'm going to get this. It looked good. He didn't have much crashing or nothing. I do crash just a little bit, and I'll tell you when I do and all that. What am I doing here? I am putting in a command, probably my start file, right? My bat file. So I'm going to stop this, and we might go. What did I do? I didn't. The God mode and jumping 500. Most people know I'm not much of a fighter. That's why I have a team with me, right? I have a team with me. I'm not a young person. The gun I do get in this game, it's a one-hit wonder. You know, I gotta push the buttons one at a time to fire. That isn't gonna work with my arthritic hands. It's just not gonna work. So I did, and you'll see when I do it. You'll see. I cheated in the problem solver, though it didn't give me my my scope, which I wasn't too happy about. But I like my scope. But I didn't have to push the button every time I wanted to shoot. So I thought that was okay. I'm not a young person. I don't know if you know that or not, but I'm not a young person. And I got around Fallout 4 by having my crew with me. Well, I can't have my crew with me right now. Beta framework is not in my game right now. It comes with the mod, right? So, what am I doing here? I bet you I'm putting my bat files in. And I want to do the weather bat file when I boot up next. You can see the data local mod organizer, Fallout London mod organizer, INI using default. I put that in its own. There's another using game plugin, Fallout 4. Steam ID, see that Steam ID? God, that messed me up like crazy. I had to, I believe I eliminated that because this isn't on Steam, it's on GOG. What's the other one? Please file a bug report, which I'm not going to do because I don't get in touch with developers of software only because I don't listen to them, and that's not right of me to get them involved, right? So no, I will not bug them with my issue when I'm not listening to them, right? Yeah, that's what I did. I put my bat file in this, so my jumping is up there, so I can jump. As I said, I'm not much of a fighter, and I'll flat out tell you that I'm no good fighting. I have it on normal. I don't put it on easy, just because easy you don't get to see things when you put it on easy or story mode. You don't get to see the stuff that's really happening. I noticed that anyway in other games, I play. And some other games I just can't play it. My hands hurt so bad when I play some games. So I may like a game, but if the controls are really hard, I just can't play it. I don't like feeling pain, and I'm a pain person anyway. I feel a lot of pain all the time. I'm disabled for a reason, and I will not subject myself to that. I used to, and my mistress like, why are you doing that? If something hurts, don't do it. So I'm like, okay, you know. But yeah, I'm a big loot hound, and well, shit, there's loot, you know. We're still trying to get out of here. And I don't care about the computers. The PCs are very hard for me to read. I'm not putting my glasses on to play a game. I find them very uncomfortable. I don't like anything on me like glasses, and I do have a couple pairs now because my mister got tired of me borrowing his reading glasses every 2 seconds. So I have some reading glasses, and I have my normal ones that I'm supposed to wear. But I didn't need glasses before my accident that made me permanently disabled. But I had to have them afterwards, and I don't like it. I just don't like them. But back on the PC, the computers in the game, I have a way around that, and I will edit this, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. That way, I can read it without having to get, you know, out of my chair and go up to the 42-inch display I have. Because it was very uncomfortable for me to read that. So this is a mod, right? This is a mod. Mods are liable to crash. Therefore, I do real saves. I don't do that quick save stuff. I do notice my son does those quick saves, and I asked him why. You know, don't you have problems with your modded game? He doesn't seem to have issues using quick save. I do. So, yeah, I just thought that was odd when I was watching him play Fallout 4, and I saw him using quick save. I'm like, wait a minute, you're modded, aren't you? And he says, yeah. But yeah, we had a discussion about that the other day. Oh, and take note, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves in Fallout 4, is their dirty freaking underwear. And in this mod, they don't have dirty underwear on. Yeah, that's one of my biggest things in the normal Fallout game is their dirty freaking underwear. Because it's like, who would put on a dirty piece of underwear? But anyway, I noticed that right off. They don't have dirty underwear. So kudos there, because that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Now it takes me a hot second to get used to accents. I'm pretty good with understanding others when they speak. So.
Ain't they one of the boys? I don't give a fuck. Just get us out of here. Let us to find the wrong way.
Rerouting to emergency power.
Okay, now that conversation will come into play later. Actually, it just dawned on me. This part with no electricity, duh, it's the same controls as you have in Fallout 4. And it's like, how do I see? You know, it's like, girl, come on, how stupid are ya? But anyway, I do figure it out and put on the light. It just feels like a totally different game, I swear to God. With this mod on here, it just, I had to remember, this is Fallout 4 I'm playing. This is not, I hit the wrong button once in a while. I didn't save, by the way. I had so much fun playing this. Yeah, I just, there was another game out there I played in Russia. And God, this reminded me so much of that game. It is the same Fallout 4, but this London mod really makes you feel that it's not Fallout 4, it's something else. I don't know, maybe that's one of the perks to it, because it feels so much like a different game. It's huge. It was, when I was installing the older Fallout 4, this mod is bigger. I believe it's bigger than the normal Fallout 4 game with the DLCs and everything. Because that's what, you have to have all the DLCs and everything to make it work. I did not put on that high resolution pack. Only reason why is because in the old Fallout 4 game, that used to mess with my mods so bad that not that I haven't played with it, because I accidentally have a time or two, not really realizing I did, and but what do you do? But no, it's not on this one, but all the other DLCs are. And you can kind of see, if you play a lot of Fallout 4, you can see Far Harbor, and you can see Nuka World, you know, assets in this. I would like my Gage to be with me, though. I would like any of that. You do have followers in this, I'm told. So, I don't have them yet. I went through, the first 2 quests, and so we may go over an hour today. I made a mistake on one of the quests, and I'll point that out to you. Well, you'll see it. And I'll also run through some of it, because I rolled back my game and did it again because my son came in here. He said, "Mom, you don't know who that is?" And I'm like, "No." Well, it was a pet, or kind of, you know, he kind of explained it to me, but oh my gosh, shit. So I went and rolled it back, my game. Okay, see here? I can't read that, so just a sec. I'm gonna do some. Okay, this is what I did, and my last video I showed you how I was making my videos. Well, I just didn't have to do this and that, so you didn't see how to do this, but it's really easy in this software I'm using. I just made it bigger so we could read it. It works for me, right? I watch a lot of my own videos. Actually, that's why I started making videos, was for me, because my memory is really bad. So I do things for me, and if others like it, hey, cool. If not, hey, that's cool. I use them myself. But anywho, this works for me, right? And now I can read them. So I think this is from another Fallout. That's what I'm told, Fallout 3 or something. And that's cool, you know. I have a mod that used the same computer, and I did this with that computer as well, so I can see it. But and I'll just do it this way. While I'm playing, of course, I don't talk as I do that. The audio is just not up there. It's doesn't pass my what I want to share with people. So I use this software's audio, and it comes in loud and clear. So I don't talk as I play, is where I'm getting at, I guess. And plus, when I play, I have a tendency to curse and stuff, and I get, yeah, it's not the best way to go. I get worked up. I get very loud. I get worked up. So. Okay. Now for these freaking things. It's like, what the freak? So instead of having the cockroaches attacking us, we got these little things. A lab, something shrew or something. And you know, if I turn my back on them, they would all attack me at once. So I'm coming over here, and I'm sure they're making them easy for us to kill, right? Because out there, the stuff isn't as easy to kill. So, and we got creatures in this game that are a little bit different in this mod. Oh, I noticed in the files themselves, I always look at files, the dialogue mod, XDI, and I'm saying that as a question because I think it's XDI. It's already in the mod, you know. Also, climbing ladders is already, somebody told me, I watched the stream and then I picked people's brains about things, and this one dude was saying that there's over like 200 mods to make this mod, and that makes sense because I see a lot of the rams, the sheep, they're in the mod. I saw the climbing ladders, a lot of this, the swimming, that mod is in this. And I don't usually have clothing or gun mods, so I'm sure people are going to be able to pick those out, right? You know, I have a lot of building mods, of course, and I hear we can build in this, and the devs were on the stream yesterday that I watched, the first stream, and they, I believe, now don't take my word for it, but I think that's the one who said that, yes, there's building in this. So I want to put my building mods, if so, see if they'll work in this. I also heard of some other things that are supposed to work in this, but I'm not sure yet. I'll more than likely tinker around to see, but, oh, there goes an airplane. It's probably for the wildfires, because the news over the mountains say that we're going to surpass 2 million acres burned here very shortly. So, yeah, we got some wildfires going on. We always do. It's wildfire season. It's just kind of early in the year, but you know, you do what you do. Part of life here in the high desert. High desert is also called Central Oregon, by the way, if people didn't know. We're right down on east side of Cascade Mountains. So that's, if you take a pencil and you put a straight line down the map of our state, the Cascade Mountains, that's what those are, the Cascade Mountains. You got east and west. Over the mountains is west. And then we have us. And then Eastern Oregon, which is east of us. Okay, I figure out that light at some point. I really do. But like I said, it feels so much like it's just a whole new game. And so I'm messing around with the controllers, about the controller, the controls. And then I thought, well, if I was playing Fallout 4 like normal, what would I do for my light? And that's like, duh. Then it clicked. Because I was getting sick and tired of not being able to see at all. I don't see in real life at nighttime anyway, so yeah, whatever. Rambling. I ramble. And I got a fly that is just bugging me to death. I try to make the videos when I first wake up, so I'm a little more fresh and everything, but today wasn't that day because I was socializing, and yeah. And some of us, believe it or not, we have to make time to socialize, because in our normal world, it's just, the mister and the sun, and we're a very small town, so we really don't socialize a whole lot at all with outsiders, except for the computer. And then we got those dang chickens back, and the neighbor, I noticed that she took pictures and put them on the web of the chickens that we that are just walking down the alleyway. It's like, who knows where they came from. But they're going to find out you want to keep your chickens cooped up here. You don't want them walking around loose, because we have wild animals that will kill them. So if you care about your animals, you better keep them in your yard, or pinned up or whatnot. Okay, now I see a chem bench, and I was looking for a chem bench like crazy yesterday. I think the only way I'm going to be able to call Shay to me is by making her whistle. And I need a bench to do that. And I see there's a bench there, but I'm quite a ways away from here, I believe. And I'm now, excuse me, holy cow.
I doubt you'll make it far. Someone such as yourself. You were more useful as a lab rat. But
I'm looking around more
it
than I am
seems I'm not
anything.
long for this world. It's a shame, really. There was so much I wanted to do. Off you go then. Be seeing you.
The voice acting is, I mean, it is really good in this. I mean, it's right up there. They did, so far they've done a really good job. I'm impressed. I didn't know, of course I didn't know, because I didn't see it played, right? I just didn't know it would be so good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It took them, this mod is a lot of work. I mean, you can see it. They did a really good job on it. As I told somebody in chat, I even read an article from the BBC that this mod was coming out. And, sometimes the hype doesn't equal, so, yeah, so I was just keeping my mind open that maybe it wasn't going to be as good as it is. But yeah, but it is good. And yeah, you see that I thought I was going to be in the elevator glitch, but I'm not. I'm moving around such, and it triggered it to open. See, and I have my light on. Now, lift. Okay, we don't call them lifts. We call them elevators, right? There's several words that are really different. What? Yeah,
You
yeah,
are
torch.
quite the
My mistress said
wayfarer,
torch,
aren't you?
and that's a flashlight. We don't call them
Escaping all
torches.
that hubbub with all you've been
But
through.
let's be real, we watch
I'm
a lot of
impressed.
stuff from Europe. A lot of TV shows.
It seems
movies
I
from Europe.
neglected to introduce myself. Very
Now,
unprofessional
see, right
of
now,
me.
see that mannequin? I'm
I'm
thinking that
Ms.
thing is
Smythe.
talking. But
And
I
you?
figured out real
Well,
quick.
it doesn't matter who you are. I'm sure you have many questions, and perhaps someday I'll answer them. But for now, Wayfarer, let's not stand on parade. Since I'm all for giving one a sporting chance, I've unlocked the doors. Go. Stay safe. And remember, mind
See,
the
I don't
gap.
know what this mind the gap. What the hell does that mean? I mean, I can only assume it means, you know, the bad element outside. I don't know. We don't talk that, you know, mind the gap. What the hell does that mean? But anywho, so there's going to be some things that I won't understand because I just don't know what that means. So. This is a very pretty, pretty. I don't know if you'd say pretty. It's a very nice building inside the building. I don't know if this is taken from a real place. I hate those things and I knock it over. But you can see where the fountain is from. You can see where some of the assets are from if you play a lot of Fallout. Or at least the idea of some of these things, you know. See, I have no. I should be looking at the map more, but London Bridge Station. See, I don't know if that's a real place or not because I've never been to London, so you know. So just like those guys who haven't been to the United States, you know, well, is this real? Is this real? You know. I know. Why did I take an empty can? I don't know. I don't know why I took it. It must be worth at least $1, right? I mean, oh, bottle caps. We aren't using bottle caps here. And I'm just swinging. Yeah, right. I'm just swinging. I'm just like, oh, she's just swinging, you know. So I am. I'm just swinging. I really was impressed with the double-decker buses. we don't, well, at least where I've been, I've never seen a double-decker. But maybe down in California and some of the big cities, maybe they have them. But I've never been on one, you know. So I was kind of, that was pretty cool to see. But I mean, let's be honest, I've never been on a subway either, you know, so, and I know we have those, I just never been on one. We don't have them over here. And some of the food items kind of trip me up because I don't, you know, we don't have that kind of stuff. See, I thought we could take those batteries, you know, because, you know, batteries. I also didn't know if we were going to have a lot of guns in this because I hear, what we hear, what's the truth is two different things. And what we hear is not a lot of Europeans have guns, right? I mean, that's what we hear. But unlike America, where everyone has at least a gun, you know, which isn't true either. It's just some of us do, you know. In fact, almost everybody I know has at least one. But see, and I keep hitting that, and I don't use that in the normal Fallout 4, so I doubt I'm going to use them here. However, my son does, and he says, "Mom, why don't you just use that?" And I don't know. I don't. I thought I'll take that cane to use as a weapon, but then I thought, nah, it'd probably just go in my junk category, you know, because in real life, man, I'd be using anything and everything as a weapon. And cigarettes must be something. It says 1 of 14 or something. So, okay. I thought this was interesting. There's a little bar here, you know. And then I kind of wondered, is that something they would actually have? But bars are heavily regulated here in the States. And then, of course, I hear stuff. And a broken beer bottle, let's face it, that can be used as a nice weapon. You can hurt someone seriously with that. But again, I thought they probably wouldn't. I don't know what a teaser is. I'm assuming it's a beer or something. You Europeans quit laughing at me. I don't know what this stuff is. But I'm assuming a teaser is like a drink. I don't know. I'm not real big on the bars and stuff here in the States either. So, see, tickets are money here. And I just took them because they were there to take, you know. I take everything. But that is money here. So you can't cross those. So I'm like, okay, I can't cross it. And then there's bikes. That's interesting. Here in the States, we need to use bicycles more than we do. In our area, it would be a joke though, because we have something called goat heads, and they're a weed, and they will pop bicycle tires. So it's kind of a joke, you know. My kids had bicycles as kids, but shit, they were always pop tires, always. It was really a pain. Now, I didn't know what cherry bakewells were. However, being in a cake shop. We assumed, I'm talking to me and my mister, assumed they're like pies or something. Oh, pink wafers. On PW stream, we were talking about pink wafers. Now, to us, those are sugar wafers, and we have them. I have some here in the refrigerator, in fact. But we don't call them the same thing. So they probably don't even taste like the same thing, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't find a way out of this, so I just jumped. Because, see, it says whatever. So I just jumped. And then I found out, oh, wait, we can't be over here. Because I'm looking for the way out. I'm just not paying attention to the map like I'm supposed to. Holy crap, it's almost been an hour now. So this might be 2 streams. Sorry, videos. Yeah, I'm still on level 1, yes. I think after this is when I was fooling around, seeing what I could cheat in. I don't know. I haven't rewatched the video. All I know is this was the first one, so I put it into my software here, and I just started it. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. And I might... It's taken a while, isn't it? But I'm not crashing, so hey, that's a good thing. And see, I guess trains are a big public transportation thing over there. Over here, they're not so much. So, of course, I didn't know we were supposed to go into the train. So I just came in here to loot, right? And then all of a sudden the door's shut. And I'm like, what the freak? What's going on here? You know? Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I just came in here to loot. So yeah, I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so we crashed, and I put crash there because we crashed. And then this video will be around. Okay, I'm putting my bat file in, that works. I'm just testing, I'm playing around. I want to see if Gage will come in here. And that's precisely what I did, and there's Gage. Now, to talk, will Gage talk? And he is kind of looking at us kind of weird. Like, you know. The followers can come in to the game. So that's what I wanted to find out. And then what I do is I just go ahead and close her down. Yeah, I appreciate you coming by and all that good stuff. And see you next time.